Let's get.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Parental Guidance, the podcast. My name is Christoph, and alongside me is
CJ Magana.
And we miss you, John. John's not on this one, but he will be back very soon. But it has been a long stretch because we're on that summer mood. We're on that summer vibes where we're running around with the kids. We don't have a lot of time for this. We wish. But we're back, right? School's back in session. That means the season's back in session. We're back at it. How was everybody's parenting grade for the summer? How do we think we've done as parents for this summer as it comes to a close?
I went from an A to like a fucking D+.
What happened?
Why?
We had a big transition at work. Doctor retired.
Yeah.
We got bought out.
We went
from I hate teams. I hate Outlook. I hate all.
I hate people.
I
hate doctors.
I hate doctors.
I hate medicine. You're turning into RFK Jr.
That cartel job is looking real good. Anybody?
Fuck vaccines.
I won't hurt kids and I won't kill anybody. But hey, there you go.
Do no harm. Isn't that the Hippocratic Oath or whatever they say?
Yep.
Something like that.
Something. Whatever.
Where are these guys?
So you give yourself a D because you've been busier. So you feel like you haven't had time to focus in on the little one
like
from like a family time thing.
Leave the house, my kids asleep. I come home, my kids half asleep, and I feel shitty. But I feel like better now, which is why this podcast.
Yeah,
I made it, guys.
Do you think we were? I'm gonna ask a devil's advocate question. I'm not posing any sides here. Do you think we were all warped by '90s movies?
Yes.
In that, like The Hook, they're like, this
100%.
dad's a dick because he's not at every single fucking baseball game. He's not at every single practice. Do you think we were warped by that?
I think so.
Reverse warped?
Yep.
Because I mean, I'm sure that I was thinking actually today as we were driving here, I was like, is this like me coming out to record and spending time away from my kid a good thing for her? Because, you know, they say absence makes the heart grow fonder. Mm-hmm. My kid gets a lot of fucking me time because I work remote.
Yeah.
So
sorry about the dogs.
Like for you, like, oh, you're good. I didn't even notice. There's their dogs.
Yeah.
I'm dog deaf. For you, like, what's the greeting like? Because you have some time where you have some time where you're working and like the kiddo is off with mom because of work situations and all that stuff. Do you get a warmer greeting from your kiddo like on a Wednesday than you do like he's like, oh, on a Saturday or Sunday he's like, fuck this guy. Can we get out of the house?
I think I get a really, like, as soon as my truck drives up, I guess he's already aware.
Yeah.
And then like you could just hear the pitter patter and he just kind of like goes up and he holds on to the sides and he takes a little bit of time to go up and then he's like pitter patter again, you know, and it's pretty cool, like, because he's super happy.
Yeah.
And now he's saying dad. He goes, Dad.
Oh, nice.
Dad. Like yelling at him. I'm like, God.
Where are we at, by the way?
Go away.
Huh?
I said it makes all the bad day go away.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I look forward to it.
Where are we at for words / steps? I mean, obviously we're steps. We're obviously there. But where are we at in terms of like, what do we think we're at a word count?
He's definitely wobbling all over the place, right?
Yeah.
So, but he's fallen a couple times, and
that'll happen.
And other than word wise, he's dad, ma. He'll say like agua, but more like sign language that we still do with him.
Okay.
But just the other day we were at swim class and we're trying to do like this little starfish thing where he floats on his back.
Oh yeah.
And usually he's pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
But not no more because he doesn't want to do it and he's like blah, 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 like cussing me out. And, it's a whole thing, dude.
Have you thrown him? Because you have a pool.
Yeah.
Like, not to dox you, but you have a pool in your backyard. Have you thrown him in there and like said like, we're gonna test you out? You haven't done the old school, like, speaking of 90s dads. Like, you.
You're gonna learn how to swim today. No, I haven't done that.
Boom.
One.
Sink or swim. And I will tell you that our little one, Clementine, she took swimming lessons for a long time, long stretch, and it was not. We're hitting walls, and it was not breaking through.
Yeah.
Until we were just like, you got to get in there, and you got to you got to fucking figure it out a little bit.
Something.
And that's when she kind of picked up swimming, and that's when she fell in love with it. The lessons were like a real wall we were hitting. So I don't know. I mean, I don't want to discourage you from lessons. And you have a pool, so pool safety is enormous with a kid when you have a pool in the backyard.
When we started with him, he was a baby.
Yeah.
Like he was the smallest one in the pool. Now he's the biggest one in that class.
Oh, he's punking people around.
He's so distracted. Like before, obviously you can he's like paying attention. He's like he's doing the commands. Now he's like, oh, look at those kids over there. They're playing. They're doing this. So now he's like not paying attention. He thinks everything's a game. He's at that point right now.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. He's growing up.
Dude, talk about growing up. In order for him to go to bed, he has to watch I Love Lucy.
Okay.
I think he's like an old spirit.
Yeah.
Because he sits there and freaking laughs at it.
Oh, really?
And we're like, at first I thought it was kind of weird because he would laugh at I thought it was like, you know how in the background there's kind of like laughter?
Yeah.
Sitcom kind of
Yeah, it's kind of queuing up you up for laughter. Yeah, for sure.
No, he's entertained. He'll grab one of his little toys and he'll walk around Babaloo.
Oh, yeah?
Or
enormously adorable.
We put on The Sandlot, loved it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We put on Grease the other day. He was like doped at, he's like.
The dog didn't freak him out in Sandlot?
No.
Okay.
He saw the Big Green. He thought that one was funny with the goat. The Big Green soccer one. Yeah.
I haven't seen the Big Green.
Yeah.
That's with the alfalfa bug hall, I think it is.
Yeah, he's like the little guy. Yeah. For
Okay.
Sure.
I've never seen that one.
And then there was then the last one that we were just watching on Hulu was not necessarily a movie, but it was Lollapalooza.
Okay.
Just recently.
Okay.
And Smashing Pumpkins was on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I just put it on. And I was cleaning and he was behind me. And the next thing you know, he's like,
he's
rocking out. Yeah. So I was like, hell yeah, dude. I hope he kept his momentum. Obviously, I don't know how he's going to end up being, but it's kind of cool little window.
Yeah, we're going to get a window. Me and the wifey are going to get a window on Saturday because it's going to be Clementine's first real concert, right? She's been to there's concerts in the park, yada, yada, yada.
Where you guys gonna go? Oh, you guys are going to Cat's Eye.
She's going to see Cat's Eye at a festival. So she's like...
I saw a documentary on that one.
Oh, the American Dream or whatever, the All-American,
Bridget,
what did they say?
Love the whole Cat's Eye and all this K-pop shit that has
massive.
Hold on them.
It is
American
massive.
K-pop, huh?
Well, because I mean, I think with her it was because K-pop Demon Hunter, K-pop Demon Hunters.
He likes that Soda Pop song.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's catchy as hell.
But it kind of like when she did her ballet, her recital, all that stuff. It was K-pop. They did a lot of Cat's Eye stuff.
It's massive now.
And I had never heard of them, and it was it's so funny because it's we always the music I like, the music Susie likes, and that's fucking K-pop. We're like, where the fuck did this come from? I had never. I mean, it's fun. It's definitely fun.
And they're taking ownership in it because we'll it's adorable. She'll watch because she's an only kid, right? She'll be invested in us finding out about it and us liking it. She's not at the age where fuck you, dad. This is my music. I'm not even gonna show it to you. This is mine. It's but she's taking ownership and she'll show us a bunch of K-pop videos.
Oh, okay.
And we'll just I'm a silly guy. I'll make silly and she gets serious. She's like, Dad,
oh no.
No.
Cut it out.
We're not making fun of this one.
Oh my god. Yeah,
this is
I
serious.
Made the mistake because with all the transition of my work, I mean, Susie is fucking killing it because she's working full time, but and also has taken over. Yeah, kudos to her because hey, that's sort of sometimes marriage.
Only if she's listening, kudos to her.
No, regardless. No, she's. What is it? They say
we all
different
love you,
phases in a marriage. It's sometimes it's 100, sometimes it's it teeters. But man, she's been.
I would agree with you there.
She's been killing it for sure. She took over, taking her to all the practices of all the shit.
That's the thing.
All the shit that we have her in, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
The personal assistant logistics thing, once they get to a certain age, because you're there, you're not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be there. Don't worry. Don't worry. You have what's the lesson count now? Is it swimming and done?
How many days
is that where we're at right now?
Yeah, just
swimming. Okay, so you're on the light. You're on the teaser thing right now. You're gonna go full blown.
Because he knocks out right after.
Yeah.
Literally, figuratively, and literally dipping the toes in.
Yeah, for sure. Because the logistics services you provide when you're a parent is fucking insane.
Well, because it's I mean, obviously,
can't you do a tax write off and just be your kid's Uber?
Nope.
Right? If only. Because it's literally
we got ourselves a tax scheme.
Right? I know. Serious.
Ponzi.
Because I feel like you can only depend on grandparents so much.
Yeah.
Which we appreciate when we get it.
Yeah.
If we don't get the
for sure.
I have left. If we don't get that kind of, it's like, it's funny because they will offer like, and hey, I can do this, but then
don't take it.
Yeah, no.
This is a hollow gesture.
We've been very like lucky that my mom and Susie's mom has helped us out so much, but they reach their point too because they're still working. Sure. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh fuck! Like, there's a point where my sister's like, fuck, we have overcommitted because she goes to jiu-jitsu 3-4 times a week. She goes to ballet multiple times. She goes, earlier in May, she started going to one of my friends. She has horses, so she's been doing horseback riding on the weekends.
That's sweet.
So she's busy.
It's busy, but then we're like, it's like she's happy and she's not complaining. But then it's like now we're like, oh fuck, we're like, what is one of the wheels popped off of our carriage, so to speak. So it's nuts.
It's nuts.
And it's like, but she's happy, so it's like, well, fuck it, just keep on going,
You gotta keep moving on that.
You guys were like that too, so it's
keep on keeping on.
Yeah, and so just as a window into the future for both of you actually on this is that it kind of cools off a little bit in that some of that stuff, right? That is like super transporty. I don't know that's not a good phrase, but whatever. Like the where you're like you're having to fucking be a chauffeur, right?
Yeah.
Some of that cools off a bit because some of that stuff transitions into school, right? So some of it's like you're not carting them off to this place and this place. They're just kind of like, okay, what time is pickup now? They're at whatever band practice or whatever. Yeah. So a lot of that shifts. It kind of cools off a little bit. Yeah, you're in for it, CJ. You gotta.
Jesus.
I mean, to be honest, I feel like this is the first summer we feel that because there was a lot of big transitions.
Yeah.
It started one way and then, like I said, just a lot of shit changed. It's not necessarily a bad change. It's obviously good because it's better changes. But it's like last summer, I feel like it wasn't like that. Obviously, the second she's like, I don't want to do this, then obviously, finish your session and then we'll sign you up for something else or not.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like I was telling you earlier, it's like including all of that, right? And then now it's like play dates because we've known the people now from TK, kinder, now she's going to be in first grade. And it's like, oh, fuck, we got to turn on the social stuff because now parents trust us and they're like, hey, let's go to Knott's. Let's go here. Let's go there. And I'm just like, and it's all during the work week. And I'm like, fuck. Like, I don't know.
I never thought about that.
It's you'll get there. You got 2 years. Just kidding.
Yeah, our kids are just friends. No. We're now friends.
That's a thing.
We've known each other
there.
for
we're barely dipping our toes in that.
So there. I'm steeped in it because I think we were talking about a few episodes, the fact that like when we were actually talking about before recording, you shift when you have kids in that like your friends group that you would naturally choose in general is sometimes no longer an option because you probably have friends who don't have kids or don't have kids who are going to inevitably be the same age as your kiddo, right?
Right.
And so those friends are probably going to dip away a bit and you're going to have friends that are just the same age, same school by design, right? And so that's going to be a transition. That's like, it's completely different. And you got to try to hold on to your friends that are not, maybe don't have kids the same age. And that's tough. I mean, from personal experience, that is really tough.
Yeah.
It's really tough. To keep those friends because you lose contact with them because it's like we're not going to Knott's together, right?
Oh yeah.
Unless they're like the friends who are just gonna hang out and like be basically an uncle to your kid, which is maybe a couple, right? You're not gonna have like 50 teals there at the Knott's Berry Farm, So it's like fucking, it's gonna be a transition. Get ready for it,
dude. And then that's like
brand new friend group for you, CJ. Right? It's exciting. Probably have nothing in common with them. It's super exciting.
Which is insane because I feel like there's just certain things
small talk.
I
How's
feel
the
like
weather?
Small talk is like a thing. We find stuff. Like you find stuff.
You know what it is? It's funny because it's like we definitely like there's a lot of things that are off the table when we talk about, and then obviously you find those that were very like-minded, and then we're just like, all right,
sure,
we're here. Okay, cool. All right. And like it's funny because like I said, Susie, I love my wife. She's extremely, introverted. But what was the word you said earlier? That's
like a
like
social.
She's social when
that's what I am. I'm a social introvert.
I feel like you guys are very similar, and it's like funny because she's like,
wait. What do you mean social introvert?
So it's like they're like the
they
psychology
can turn
world.
it on when they need to.
The psychology world is kind of like a little more nuanced because back in our day, used to be what's the opposite of introvert? Why am I missing it?
Extrovert?
An extrovert, exactly. Yes. Thank you so much. Losing my mind, everybody. But used to either be an extrovert or an introvert, right? Those are your two buckets, and like that you either fall in, but they've kind of become a little nuanced with terms. And I'm what they call a social introvert, which means that like when I'm social, like I love people.
Yeah.
And I love hanging out with people, and I could be a party person and stuff like that. But the battery runs a little shorter. So like I need kind of like me time to just like sit in the dark.
Your social your batteries like just runs down.
Robot.
You and Susie are bats. That's what you guys
for
do.
sure.
You guys need to go back to your bat cave.
But I love people, and it's like one of those things where you're like when you're a social introvert, like you love people, but you're not exactly the best at like responding and stuff like that. So that's kind of like a nuanced take.
Do you think a person that's been like a social butterfly their entire life can become an introvert?
Yes, I've become more of an introvert.
I'm becoming.
I'm flopping.
I'm becoming, and Brianna, my wife, has become more of an introvert.
Yeah,
she's still social, but like she's become more of an introvert. I think that comes with age.
Yeah,
I think you just get more fixed, and you get more like you get more tired. You're just like, fuck.
You're just fucking old as fuck.
That
CJ.
concert sounds super fucking cool, but I'm fucking tired. Like
that
kind of thing.
Too, even like it's even like I mean, my own mom like was like, "My gosh, you're so good at like texting normally. Like I haven't heard from this," and I'm just like, I've just been depleted. Like I feel like I hit that point where I'm just like, I've never been like that. So, I mean, Bridget the other show, she goes, "You're grumpy," and I was like, "Yeah." Because it's just me now for at least until I get my footing in. I don't know, but it's
tough to restart though.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, so
it is.
Don't be hard on yourself either.
Oh, I'm so hard on myself. I've like it's funny because I'm working with a lot of new people, and I have a very dark sense of humor.
Yeah,
very dark, and I have to be very careful how I say things. Cause I got this girl the other day was saying I work at it's like a 10-story building. And I'm on the 8th floor. And the other day I was just like looking and I was like, sorry if I get canceled. And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't think it hurt, you know? And then she like looked at me and she was like, are you okay? And I was just like, my other coworker knows how I am. And like, she just goes, well, so I can't say shit like that anymore. Because we have HR, we have this, we have that. And then we get like this link on these meetings we have to do. And it was like OSHA stuff. And I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
I was just kidding, but fuck, it was just a bad day. I needed just to let a little steam off the pot.
A little dark humor, right?
Just a little bit, but
yeah, I don't really let that stuff out. So I will let that stuff out a bit. I'll put my toes in the water on that stuff with like kids, parents, friends, or whatever. But at work, no, I won't. That side of me is
point I'm
like,
at, where it's just like I just have no filter right now, and I'm just like,
I don't really talk to anybody at work. I go
really?
in, I clock in, I go to my desk, I put my headphones on, and I just work, and then clock out, clock in, and come home.
I need to do that,
I've never done that before. I've always been a social butterfly, but I've always given people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And lately I'm not doing that. I don't have any energy or time for people unless if like they're my family or friends or close people.
Sure.
I'm not gonna make time anymore.
Do you think that's at all affected your parenting?
I think it's opened up my eyes to just focus on him.
Okay.
I think that's the benefit I got off of it, instead of just saying I'll do everything or, break my back for somebody else that doesn't give a shit,
Sure.
And work wise is like, I'm getting paid to do this. I'm not going to do all of this.
Yeah. I wonder if that's an evolutionary thing. Like in terms of like, we become more introverted when we get older because we are tired and we can't focus in on like going to a party on Monday and going to a club on Tuesday and going to a concert on Wednesday and going to, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's caught up.
I think I wonder if it's like your brain is telling you, hey, you gotta like, not only the fact that like we all realize how fucked up most people are.
Yeah.
Most people are.
No, it could be a multiple amount of things. Absolutely. Yeah.
Maybe your brain's telling you like, I don't have time for like my kiddo and my partner, and I don't have time for like my parents and coworkers. Like I got to cut out some of this stuff. 100%. So like, it's just, maybe it's an evolutionary thing. I don't know.
I don't think it's a bad thing though. Cause I feel like there's definitely been like a shift, and I feel like I've always gone out of my way to like check on people just because it doesn't take long to text somebody.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've always, especially like, well, past couple of years, like I did have a lot of death in the family that were very close. And I feel like I was like, you know what? It's not that hard. And I remember like my uncle telling me like, if they respond, they respond. They don't. At least you did your part.
Yeah. For sure.
You know, and I feel like I've always come from a genuine place.
You always do. You always keep us back up. Realism,
yeah. So but I feel like, and if I say something, it's because I care. Because if I didn't care, then I feel like lately I've been more cut off lately. Like I'm like, no, I'm gonna cut you. I shouldn't say cut off. I've just learned to set boundaries more. Like I don't have the energy for this, and any energy I do have, I want it to go to my kid.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes, I mean, most of the energy goes to my kid, and it's like, you know, my relationship, my wife and I were solid. We love each other. But it's like there's been that like it was just our anniversary, and like we had our time, and you know, like it was nice. But it's like, could we have planned a trip? Of course. But we didn't, you know, and it's like we know we check in with each other and we're like, all right, we're good. Okay, all right. But it's like I noticed this shift in Bridget, like at this age, like it is there's maybe because she's the only kid, I don't know. But it's like she's a lot more demanding. And I remember you saying something about that around this age, like a couple of years ago. You're like, you know, it's you're gonna feel it a little, you know, and it's crazy to find that balance.
Yeah, because it also comes with there's always going to be a need for the parents, because you know we're not like there's the infamous thing like I'm your parent, not your best friend kind of thing. There's always got like an only child. There's always going to be a need for you to be like a buddy system, right? Mm-hmm. Because it is a very like being an only. I think we've discussed it a lot of times, but being an only child could be a very lonely existence, right? It's a sad truth, you know. And we all had factors like I had. Me and my wife had like complicating factors in terms of having a second and stuff like that. So there's always reasoning and stuff like that. But it is a very lonely. It can be a very lonely existence, right? Being an only child. It's just a reality of it. It's just, it sucks, but it's a reality of, you know, this situation. So yeah, you're going to, and so it's a different kind of neediness because Bridget is already a bright kid, but she's getting smarter by the day. And so that neediness also comes with an intelligence where like, let's be real, like a 2-year-old, you can kind of phone in it a little bit and like kind of have pay attention, and they might not notice.
Dude,
but it's like they're like, you're not fucking paying attention.
Like at the age Teddy's at, like I was like, oh fuck yeah, we're gonna go once a month. We're gonna go
for sure.
Dude, it's like
for sure, like exactly, like.
But I'm just saying, like the shift, like it's like you can get away with a little more, and then it's like, oh shit, wait a minute, like, and it's like Bridget, she is a bright kid, she's fucking smart, and it's like since I haven't been around like as much, and again because I'm trying to do better, you know, and it's like, you know, I told Susie today, I said, you're fucking super mom. I said, I feel like I come home and then I feel like Bridget's like, why home late? Why this? Like I went obviously home before the session, and it was cool because I got to tuck her in, got to, you know, she read me a book because now she's reading, which is, you know, nice. It feels great. That's cool. And she's just
hopefully you get to learn to read one day too, Melissa.
I hope so.
She'll teach you. She got you.
Yeah. But it's crazy to see that little like shift because she can be bossy.
Over the moon.
Yes. Dyslexia kicks in a little sometimes. But, you know.
I don't blame that shit.
I feel like I have so many undiagnosed. Like I feel like I might have a slight case of dyslexia.
I want that shirt. What is it? Like it says something like something's wrong, but like or it's like it's undiagnosed, but something's there or something like that.
Something's going on, but
yeah, I know.
That's every day for me. Shit.
Can I ask you an uncomfortable question?
Go for
but I'm going to ask. I
just told you
edit this out if you want.
right now, so go for it. Yeah. What?
Do you think? I know what you're going to say, but I want a real answer. I want a fucking real answer. Do you think you or your kid is smarter? Do you think your kid is smarter than you, or do you think you're smarter than your kid?
I think Bridget's a lot smarter. I think her level of common sense, which means as you always tell her.
Yeah.
Because lately, we'll get into the whole friends thing later. The day she made a comment, and then she's like, "Oh, my belly's like fat or something."
Yeah.
And I like stopped, and then but she was like laughing. She was like doing that, like sticking it in and out.
Sure, yeah.
And then she was giggling. She didn't seem hurt, nothing like that, right? And then I was kind of like, "Why are you saying that?"
Yeah.
And then I don't know what she was watching something, and it just kind of caught me off guard. And because we've had that discussion before, like, "Hey, you know, you're beautiful, you're this," and she's like, "Yeah, I know." But it's like she'll say things like with like a little snarkiness to it, and I'm just like, fucking Susie Jr. I'm talking to Susie Jr. here, and I forget that like she has her mouth. You know what I mean? So it's like I got two of them, and she said something like, "Well, I mean, you know, or not fat, it's fluffy." Like, and it's like she tried to politically correct herself, and I was like, she knows what she's doing, like. And it's sometimes I feel like she's too smart for her own good.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know if that's an only child thing. I don't know if it's a generational thing, but it's like I'll catch myself where I try to be a little too sensitive. And then she's like, Mama, what are you doing? Like, and it's crazy because you're like, wait a minute, I can't really gentle parent my kid because she's not a gentle parenting kid.
So you think she's going to outpace you in terms of whatever metrics, that bullshit metrics that they would say, like
eventually,
IQ? You think she's going to outpace? Do you think?
But I want that. I think
you're probably fishing for points here, and I'm a little offended that you're fishing for points on the podcast because you're saying your kid's smarter than you are. And I'm going to ask you this, and I think you're going to give the PR answer.
Dude, I swam in riverbeds. I'm pretty sure she's smarter than I am, okay?
I'm just fucking with you. The honest answer is the honest answer, even if it makes you look a little dumb. Do you think Susie's smarter than you? Or do you think Bridget gets her intelligence from Susie? Or do you think it's a combo platter?
I think, you know,
and don't put yourself down. I also don't want you to beat yourself up on this, even though
you're jam lately. No, you know what it is? I think Bridget has a lot more common sense than I did because
she's got street smarts. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm always have been act then think person. And it's, I don't know, by luck of straw. I don't know how, but I don't know how I'm here today sometimes. And I'm just like, how the fuck did I survive that? And I feel like Susie's very like observant and think and then be more common sense about it. And Bridget's a lot like her, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
Because I don't need to fish her out of a riverbed. I'm good with that.
But can I reframe that for you? Like to make you feel, hopefully give you some self-esteem. I think maybe you and I am probably, I don't know how we're getting, I'm getting very similar to Susie in this whole conversation, but maybe you're more adventurous, which is okay, right? Because I think generally speaking, Brianna, my wife, is more adventurous, right? And I'm more cautious. So maybe it's not like, oh, I'm dumb because I went into the riverbed. Maybe we need people to jump in the riverbed to see if it's fucking chill or not. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you're more adventurous.
Oh
like,
yeah,
to reframe
I get what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't want you to put yourself down on the podcast.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm fine. Okay. Good.
I just
I'm okay.
I just ask if you're
I'm
dumb.
a 6 out of 10. It's okay. It's fine. I'm just kidding. No.
Damn, that's crazy. So
it's a bad thing though. Balance.
When you guys,
I think it's a balance because I think generally speaking, I think Brianna would say this too. Is like I'm probably generally more book smart than Brianna, but she's probably more street smart, and I'm more cautious, but she's more adventurous. So we're in the hopes and dreams right now that
that's why I say you and Susie are very similar because you guys are,
I think you, Susie, and Dahlia
are the
books
are the nerds.
And then Brianna.
But you're very book smart. So Teddy's probably going to be very like super. He's going to be a super genius.
He's pretty sharp. He picks up on sign language. Like you can tell him like imitate how your grandpa walks, and he literally does. He knows exactly what you're doing, and he'll put his hands and imitate. I was listening to somebody say that because the other day he tried to grab the plug, and I was like, "Hey, don't touch that!" And he's like looking at it. He's like going for it, and I'm like, don't do it. And I'm like running towards him, and he's like laughing his butt off. He knows what's up. Like, the little Ring camera we have for the dogs. I go, hey, don't throw that. And he's like, he threw it. And I'm like, he broke it. But then I was like, shit, like I was mad, but not too mad to hit him. And I thought to myself, like, at what point in time, or have you guys, when your kiddos were younger, did you guys hit your kids?
I haven't hit Bridget yet, just pinched. But that was more recent.
Yeah. I've never. But I know parents who have. Right.
Yeah.
I don't think that's like the ultimate taboo as like a
spankiness.
Yeah. I don't know if that's like as. Here's how I'll put it.
I learned from spankings.
Yes.
That's why I said, Mom.
See, I didn't get hit. When I was young because I was such a sweetheart. But
I can tell.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah. No, you need to get fucking spanked.
Just kidding.
My wife abuses me, so it's fine. She doesn't. She doesn't. For the record, there's not a call for help, but like, I know parents who. I don't think it's like I don't think spanking is as taboo inside the house as like your child psychologist, your whatever it wanted to be. I think that's still happening for sure.
Totally. I've seen kids at Bridget's school where it's like one little boy came in and like you could tell the parent like wailed on him in the car, and I'm just like that's just unnecessary.
So I thought about that, right? Like, cause I was telling Dahlia, I was like, if I end up hitting my kid, it's because I am a poor communicator. Mm-hmm. So I got to figure out how to communicate because he's a fucking kid. He doesn't know any better. Yeah. I'm an adult. And if I can't communicate what I want from that child or like help them get to the resolve, then I'm the bad communicator. At least that's the way I've been thinking.
But what is for you? Yeah. No,
I was going to say, which is true. But in recent, like this age, I'm a bad communicator. I've never hit her, but I fucking yell at her sometimes. Because it's that point sometimes where like she'll say something, I'm like, you fucking know better. Yeah. I do cuss a lot too. Well, we all do. But it's just like, and sometimes Susie will I see cuss. Mama Bear come up and you know what I mean? I know. I see Mama Bear kind of like, okay, Melissa, like, you know, that's enough, you know?
Yeah.
And then I've learned to kind of like, all right, you know what? I'm pissed from work. I'm bringing it home. So sometimes I do fall in that bad judgment where it's like, I react instead of like, let me step away. Like, I want to gentle parent, but I just, that's not how, you know, I try, but it's hard.
I think there's going to be
a fine line. It's good you're setting the boundaries.
There's a fine line.
I'm trying to just get better. Not saying that I'm not going to like hit the kiddo at some point in time or like spank him. I mean, it's going to have to happen depending on the child's personality and how they end up. Sometimes hard love is better than no love.
Sure.
Or tough love, is it?
But like I said, tough I mean, like I've never hit Bridge, but I have done those mom pinches before. And like, like she'll be like, you know, because Susie's never done it to her. So it's like, Susie's obviously Mama Bear. And I'm like, okay, all right. You know, like, and she'll mouth, like she's very into right now having the last word.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I don't like that face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I probably encourage too much of a spirit of debate because the difference between me and my wife will be that I will try to debate my way out of the whole situation. I'm like, I'm going to fucking force logic into your ass. Yeah. But she's a little, like, my daughter's a little mini fucking attorney. So she'll be like, you want to go? We're going. Well, let's go 4 rounds. Let's go 12 rounds. Let's go 50 rounds. So but Brianna will be like, she'll kind of like do the kind of what you do, like the kind of the fear of God without the hand of God kind of thing.
Exactly.
Well, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
So, you know, that she'll do that. She'll have a less of a leash on that.
Are they like at that part yet or not yet?
Not yet, because the weird thing is that like me and my daughter will probably buck heads a little more because we'll want to debate it out. So it's like on and on and on and on and on. Yeah. But Brianna was like, just like, that's it.
Yeah,
we're done here. Like this is happening. So probably I actually encourage bucking heads a little more than she does. Weirdly enough, even though Brianna will yell at her, like she will yell at her. And I guess that the question I have for
Bri and I are similar.
Yeah. Is there some tension between you and Susie sometimes? Because I will be candid and say there is some tension between 100%. Me and Brianna. In that, like, Brianna doesn't always love being the enforcer. Mm-hmm. She's like she feels like sometimes that she has to take on the role of bad guy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
which is fair, right? It's probably a fair assessment. Is
you
there that
switch hats every
tension?
Now and then.
Like, yeah, for sure. And the thing too that is like Clementine and Brianna will say, well, like, your dad doesn't really get upset. So when he's upset, like, some shit's happened.
I say that
something's gone wrong. Like,
I say that about Susie.
Fucking if Mr. Rogers is pissed off, some shit's happened. Like something's fucking gone down. Like, 100%. Yeah. For sure.
I feel like with there has, because that's where I said that if I'm like, you know, I don't let shit go sometimes, and I'll be like, Bridget, like, you know this, and I will nag.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, why did you do this? Or why did you do this? Like, or like, you know, like something as stupid as like, it's been hot, and then it's like, we don't have any bug problems, but lately because it's hot, we've had ants.
Yeah.
And it's like, she'll leave a crumb somewhere, and then I see a fucking trail, and I'm like, Bridget, what the fuck? I told you, like, don't do this. And, you know, she's at that age where it's like, she sees a bug and she screams. So all hell, everybody in the neighborhood probably thinks we're beating her, and she's not. It's because the trail of ants is like at the opposite end of the house and she saw it, you know?
Yeah, they know where the gravy train is. Yeah, they're all coming in for the show.
No, but I mean,
that's the one with the goods.
Yeah,
that's a good house.
But it's like me, like Bridget will be far away from it, and it's not like it's right here. It's not like it's on her. Yeah. It is way out of sight. Yeah. Sometimes it's even outside.
For sure.
And like she is fucking having a conniption fit, and I'll be like, is that necessary? And it's like, you know what I mean? And I will tell her that, and then Susie's like, we'll be behind her like, she's a fucking kid. And then I have to like, turn it down a little bit. So it's funny. So yes, that's where her and I kind of will, because Mama Bear comes in to defend baby cub, right?
Sure.
And then I'm like, great, I'm the fucking bad guy. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And then like, but if Bridget does something and Susie has asked her multiple times, because again, she's working full time from home.
Sure.
She's also watching her, and you know, I'll get a text like, you know what, fucking Bridget did, da, 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 da. And I'll come home and then she'll be like, Mom is really mad at me. And I was like, what'd you do? I don't know. She's just mad.
Yeah.
And like, but she'll also be like say it loudly, like, and like, I don't know why she's making a big deal. And that's the one thing is I'm like, look, if mommy's mad, you fucked up. Like, I don't know what you did, but it takes a lot to piss her off.
Yeah, trust me. I don't even like to get mommy mad.
No, yeah. No, literally. Yeah, me neither. Like, and it's like, I know, like, it's like, you know, and Susie's biggest pet peeve is like not listening, right? And I'm still working on it myself. But it's like funny because it's, you know, with Bridge, it's like she'll be like, oh, and I'm like, you better go clean your room, go do something, go keep busy. Yeah. And both of us are like, you know, vacuuming the lawn out front. I don't know. Like, just to kind of be like,
just the ball seam. Yeah.
So it's kind of funny to see that, to hear that, I should say.
I'm asking all that maybe tough. Maybe these are all tough questions, but
relatable to a lot of people, I'm sure.
I probably. How do you navigate? Because I know because for me, I'm like trying to frame it also too, because I've had all these experiences. Maybe that's why I'm so fucking curious on them. How do you deal with when it's like a, you know, like in a bar, right? And you have a buddy and they get in a fight that you don't necessarily agree with the reasoning for the fight, but you got to back them up. Mm-hmm. How do you deal with that in the house with your partner? We're like, yeah, this is kind of dumb a little bit. Like, I don't necessarily agree with like the stance they're taking or my partner's like positioning on it. I don't know why. Maybe they're getting so upset. Like, because I
against a child, against a kiddo,
but you got to back the play, right? Like,
you do.
Yeah.
Like for me, like sometimes, like, because I'm so chill, I'm a chill
dude. Preteen.
I'm fucking chill. Like sometimes certain things will set me off and I'll lose my cool, like over like stuff that may not like raise to that level. But Brianna's gonna kind of back me up on that.
Yeah.
Have you had that? Your kiddo's probably too young, but you probably had it. Like you're like, I don't necessarily agree with Susie's stance, but I gotta back the play on this bad boy.
Like I feel like Susie's very like and Bridget knows, like Susie will give her 1 or 2 chances.
Sure.
That's it. I fucking cave and give like 20 fucking million chances.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes I'll be like, what did she say the other day? Because she's tired from taking, you know what I mean? Again, we love having her in this stuff, but it's like she's tired from
the second full-time job.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Sure,
like, and she's like, I'm too tired to take her to practice. And then Bridget was like, I'm good at this. I'm gonna get my promotion soon. And then Susie wasn't going to take her because she was tired. She was going to take her, but then Bridget did something, and I can't remember, and it's been fucking hot. She did something, and it pissed her off, and I think she gave her 2 chances. She didn't fix it. But then I was like, she got a promotion today. Like, you know what I mean? And then Susie kind of was like, you need to back me up. So it's kind of funny that you say that. And then I was like, well, I'm not home, so you do what you want to do. But she didn't like my, you know, it's like the response I had.
You can't do you do you. You got to be like, no, we're jumping in this fucking fight together. We're getting this bar fight together.
You know what I mean? Like, because it's you know, and then she came at me with, I fucking work full time too. I'm tired too. Yeah. All your changes are also affecting me. And then I was like, okay, all right, I'll back you up. You know, but it's necessary. Like, you know,
because it hit me in the face recently. Like, it hit me smack dab in the face because, like, there was a time when I don't even remember what I was talking about, but like, I had to like back up the play of Brianna. I was like, I don't know if I'm like on this same level of anger, if I don't know if I'm like 100% there, but I had to like try to like muscle through it and like back up. Like, let's get in that bar fight together.
Yeah.
But it kicked me back in the fucking ass, like, literally like 3 days ago, because I was like upset at Clementine for something, and I could tell that Brianna was like, "Hey, we're not on the same page on this bad boy. Like, we're not reading the same playbook out of this bad boy." But she had to back me up.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Thank God," because like trying to fight a kid on something.
I was just gonna say that
solo.
Once the two parents are together, the kid's gonna reign the world.
It feels like you're out on a fucking island. You're like, please, come on, someone come in, please. Especially with a strong-willed kid, which I think both your kids are gonna be. I don't mean to speak for you.
No,
yeah, they're probably gonna be.
Something recently happened. So, Dolly has Teddy on a schedule where he drinks his bottle, he eats a certain time, he has a whole schedule, sleep, everything, right? I usually go off the schedule she tells me. Because it is what it is. But I was giving the dogs treats, and we have them in the little pantry. Mm-hmm. And Teddy saw his treats. They're like little yogurt pouches. He's like, And I was like, all right, let me get you a pouch. Not a big deal. I didn't think anything of it. They're little yogurt, healthy ones.
It's on the playbook.
And I gave him the bag, and he grabbed his little bag. He walked over here. He has a little red chair. He sat in his little red chair. He goes, so I can open it. Mm-hmm. Mind you, the damn kid, if you open any packet for him, you have to cut it. It has to be straight edges. It can't be like ripped.
He's like, that's not cool if it's
no, it panics him. But I didn't open it. And then Dolly goes, he has to eat. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know he was going to eat. I didn't look at the time. And then he goes, well, take it away. So I took it away, and he just started crying.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit. And then she's like, well, why'd you give it to him? And I was like, I didn't see the time. And then she's like, you should know, CJ. And I'm like, I didn't see the time, you know. And she was on me about it. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And he's crying. And I've never seen him cry like this yet.
Yeah.
And it was such emotion. And I was like, I feel like a dick, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, it's my fault. Can you just give it to him? And she's like, no. And I'm like, fuck. And he was crying and crying and crying. And I sat there, and then Dolly's like, she gave him the little yogurt balls, and he was happy. And then she just looked at me, and I was like, got it. Never again will I do that. Just to look, you know. I mean, it doesn't compare to the stuff you guys have been through, but that was my first time.
No, but that look is traumatizing. Yeah. Because I do feel like if you go off, it's...
Yeah, I wasn't on her side. I didn't agree. She's like, moving forward, you need to pay more attention to your time. And I'm like, yeah, got it.
Yeah, and you also have to have like there has to be
shit.
I fucked up like that literally a couple days ago, so
for sure. And just to keep heads sane, hopefully a good tip is like you also have to have some Monday morning quarterbacking, right? Like you 100%. Have to have like, hey, I backed you up because of this, because we're on the same team. Let's go for it. We got to have a united front against this kid because kids can be monsters. So you gotta fight that battle together.
Yeah.
But you also have to be like, hey, let's talk about this. Like maybe like, for instance, like maybe like I was off like on the timing and stuff like that. And I think it's great to have that timing.
Yeah. I told her that. Yeah.
But maybe also too, there has to be some conversations like, hey, like maybe this is not the right strategy. Like so that we all don't lose our sanity on it. Right. Yeah. There has to be that too. Like just as like let's all keep sanity. There has to be some Monday morning quarterbacking, some re-strategizing, all that stuff, because we had conversations on like from my situation, we had conversations on both those instances like, hey, like maybe this was like maybe we were like on the right united front on this, but maybe we needed to shift this, and maybe like I lost my fucking cool a bit, like, and maybe I should like not have you back me up on that, like when I'm losing my shit.
No,
you know, so there has to be some Monday morning quarterbacking too. That's like for all you parents out there, that has to be like, one parent can't rule the fucking playbook. And that goes for me, and that goes for Brianna, and that goes, you know, like there has to be like, hey, we got to look at this strategy and see and make sure we're on the same page. Just just to like a tippos for the audience. I don't know.
No, I think we talked about it in one of our earliest podcasts is when I was telling you guys that when the baby was first born, she had a schedule still.
Yeah.
And then I was like coming home, and she's like, me wanting to read her mind, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know where she left off, and
where
I can help out is just communication.
Communication is key.
It's like we're leading with like headless chickens, you know what I mean? Because it's like you're coming in hot sometimes from like work or whatnot, and it's like they have their schedule.
For sure.
And it's I know from a lot of like my faults is like I think I'm doing good by being like, yeah, sure, take the wheel. I mean, yeah, whatever works for you. And then I'm going to go ahead. And that ends up blowing up in my face because then, you know, it's like, you know, she'll be like, I'm thinking so many things in my head on top of also working. And it's like, in the back of my head, I was like, well, fuck, I thought I was actually being helpful. And I actually fucked up completely. And it's like, you know, Susie's very much of like, it's good because I feel like that's why we are solid. And it's like, she's very much about having those uncomfortable conversations, and you know, we'll get into an argument, we'll bicker, we'll bitch, go to our corners, come back, and we come with the solution. You know what I mean? It may take a couple times.
Yeah, you have to.
But it's also to now adding a third little 6-year-old where it's like we have her opinions and her big emotions.
Sure.
And it's like, you know, there's times where when she's finally asleep or whatever, she goes, this is why she's asleep by 8 or 9, because I have the routine down. And I need you to back me up with that and join in, you know?
What I see from both of you guys, right, even like him taking debates with his daughter and you having such a curious mind, child, but it's like you guys welcome it. You guys give it a home. You guys give it the opportunity for them to kind of like, let's argue about it, Dad. It's good because that allows them special tools that they're gonna have when they're older instead of just bottling it in. I've also seen parents where like the kid will ask a question like, because I said so. Shut up. Go over there in the corner.
Yeah, and there's
go play on your tablet or whatever.
For sure.
And I see my brother with his kid, and his brother's like, well, and the kid's like, why? And my brother's like doing his best to answer every question. And he's like, he's like, fuck, I don't even know the answer, dude. But this is why. And then now he's older, and he's like, nah, you were wrong the entire time. And let me tell you why. And he's like legitimately bringing facts to the table. But I think that was cultured because he allowed that when he was, younger. He allowed him to ask questions.
For sure.
But I feel like that's where it was like Chris before brought up, like when the pendulum swings, it's like finding that balance.
Yeah, it's finding a balance too. Because you want them to question things, but you don't want them to be like, I'm allowed to question things and I'm allowed to like question everything. So when I'm 16, no offense, sorry, listen, I'm gonna take the car out because I could question everything. Let me test the waters. Like you want some kind of like hand of God thing, voice of God thing.
You want common sense, but you don't want entitlement.
For sure.
And it's hard to like, it's just you fucking, as you go, it's hard. You
know? Sorry, CJ. This is I think the whole theme of the podcast is there's no fucking perfect answer to that, right? There's no true like, well, if you follow this recipe, you allow them to question this much, or you allow then they're going to be the perfect kids, going into the perfect adults. It's just a sense thing. And, it can, I feel like a little bit like is blowing up in my face a bit because like allowing questions sometimes.
I'll take the little
fucking questions. Like, and it's
that's
just
what I'm saying. I see my brother. I'm like, that's pretty cool, but.
And then eventually you got to be like, hey, it's because I said, like, for instance, like the most basic of shit, like keeping your room clean. She'll be like, but why do I have to? Who cares? It's my room. I know where everything's at. I like it this way. Whatever. Why? And so I'll be like, because, you could trip over stuff. You could break stuff. It's uncleanly. And then there could be bugs, yada, yada, yada. And then she'll be like, well, I don't see any bugs. That kind of stuff. That kind of questioning. Like
smarty pants.
Eventually you have to be like, because I said so. Because them's is a rule.
I think on a
little bit. Yeah, you gotta be like,
I have done that.
Yeah. I've given you. I'll tell Clemson. I'm like, I've given you all the fucking reasons. I won't say fucking, but I've given you all the reasons in the world. Like you can agree with them or you cannot agree with them. But this is
at the end of the day. This is the result you need to have.
This is the reasoning. If you don't agree with that reasoning, I don't know what to tell you. Like, sometimes I tell her. Sometimes literally my last line of reasoning is like, I've given you all these reasons, and this doesn't make sense now because you're a kid, and I was the same way as you were when I was a kid. But when you grow older, this will all click into place. I tell her, like, when you have potentially a significant other, or just a bestie, or just some random acquaintance from work, and if they come to your apartment or house or whatever, and they see this fucking slob kebab, like. You will be judged, and I guarantee you, when you get older, you will judge. And so I say, like, my reasoning is because it will click into place when you get older.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's my last line of reason. I'm like, I'll give you this reason, but this is it. Like, it'll make sense when you're older kid. It's kind of my reasoning.
We literally had a situation like that this weekend. We went to a friend's party.
Congratulations.
And
we all know this friend, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you make it to this
I couldn't make
party?
it to the friend's party.
I couldn't make it. I was out. In my defense, I was in the middle of the woods.
We weren't going to.
I told this friend I couldn't be kind and rewind. So.
Yeah, no, literally, it was pretty cool. They did, and
we all love this friend. This friend is great.
We love him.
He's an awesome dude. I
guy.
wish I could make it, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, but we had Bridget was the youngest kid there. There was other kids, but they were older than her, and she was chit-chatting it up. You know what I mean? Like, and we couldn't get a sitter, so we took her with us. Yeah. And she was welcomed, but.
It's Lewis. I don't know why we're not saying his fucking
I don't know.
name.
Hey, Lewis. What's up? How's it going? Happy birthday.
I'm sorry I missed your party. I wish I could have been.
Yeah. You look great. Cool. Yeah. Anyway, so she was making friends or whatever, and she was like, well, I'm gonna go play outside with my friends. And I was like, no, you're gonna stay right here.
Yeah.
And she's like, but they're my friends. Why can't I go? So that little Bridget is an amazing kid, but that little dude, fuck, I don't like it because I feel like I'm getting a preview into a couple years. And I honestly thought I had a little more time. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I'm like, she's 6. I got like
you let too many questions in.
Dude, I know. And then so she wanted to go play, and I think they were playing in the room. I'm a big, again, I know Lewis probably in a heartbeat would like defend her and never ever let any harm come her way. But this is just me where I've become more of a helicopter parent.
Yeah.
And the kids I think went towards the room and they were going, behind the house and stuff. And I was like, no. And like so she was like, literally goes to Susie, can I just go play with my friends? And then Susie backed me up and she goes, no, this is not our house. You're not going to go behind any closed doors.
Friends.
You're not going to go ahead. And she just met them.
Does that scare you a bit? Like how much she's like.
It fucking terrified me. Because I was like, and then I said it quietly because it was a full house. And I like hugged her and I pulled her up and I said, because I fucking said so.
Yeah.
Stop asking.
Yeah.
And then she was like,
oh.
But not even like I'm hurt. It was like, Mommy, Mom said I can't go. Can I just go? And I was like, bitch, you just disregarded what I said. Yes, I called my daughter a bitch right now. I was like, you just disregarded what I said completely. Like, and I looked at Susie and Susie could kind of see me like, Maleficent.
That's exactly who I imagined too.
And then I like looked at her and then we were talking to some people across from us that didn't have any kids. And I feel like they were just like, oh shit, what's gonna happen right now?
Maleficent had her reasoning.
Literally,
they're like lock the doors.
No, yeah, and then like
roll the windows up.
And then like that's when I was like, you know what? And I saw literally, and more people were coming. And again, it was just it was time to go, right?
Yeah.
And then it was our anniversary the next day anyway. We had to get early start, so I was like, you know what? We're headed out. So then we say our goodbyes or whatever, and then like we get to the car, and Bridget goes, okay, all right, well, I guess we're just leaving because, you don't want me to make friends. You told me you wanted to make friends. And I was like, she just, and kept digging. And I like,
she's a narcissist.
And then like,
damn.
Susie was like, again,
otherwise known as an only child.
Yeah, no, literally.
There's synonyms on that. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, sounds like.
There's so many times where, you know what I mean? Like me and Susie are very grateful because she's such a good kid.
Yeah.
But it's like, you find that line where it's like, all right, I'm going to let her express herself and I'm going to let her just talk it out. And I'm hopping on the freeway and I was like, enough. That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough. And then like Susie could feel, I'm sure, my tension, and then like, she was like, kind of did one of these and she will talk in Spanish sometimes. Bridget understands, but it's like, I think she phases it out.
Yeah.
And then, so she's like, she's going to fall asleep. Está cansada, she's tired. Literally 10 minutes later, she was out. So, but I was like, fuck, man. Like, I was like, my patience hadn't been tested like that yet. And I was like, motherfucker, I said no. Like, so.
That's crazy.
You were like 10 seconds away from doing the old school dad. Like, I'm going to pull this car over.
Yeah,
if you
literally.
don't fucking
was.
Yeah.
You were like so close. Like,
I was close. Because I think it was just like, and again, it's like, I was like, she didn't say it bad, but it was just that little like, because she doesn't do that. And I'm like, and I told Susie, I'm like, she's picking up all these little fucking, like she's testing the waters, right?
Sure.
These little habits from her little friends from school.
I was going to say, she's in school. Like
and
now.
A lot of her friends have siblings that are older.
For sure.
And it's like, what is it? She's been brawling the shit out of me. Like, bruh. If I hear one more fucking bruh, I swear to God.
Yeah, no, it's a thing. Get ready.
And then she'll be like,
oh no, I hear it all day. There's a kid at work that's all he says, bruh. Bruh. I'm cooking. It's the method. What's up, Garbanzini?
Oh my God.
No. Can I tell you a pet peeve of mine? One of the irrational things. Like I know. So we've fostered a little bit of as the English would say, a little bit of banter in our household, right? Mm-hmm. I like it when Clementine makes fun of me a bit.
Yep.
I like making fun of Clementine a bit. Me and my wife, we make fun of each other. It's like we got a little bit of a sass in our house, a little bit of sarcasm.
That's okay.
Yeah. But my line is like when Clementine tries to call me bruh, I fucking hate it. I'm like, I'm dad. Like, do not. Like, it's something about it. Like, I'm like, you can make fun of everything. Like, make fun of my dead pancreas. Like, she's constantly making fun of the fact that I have diabetes. And I love it. I'm like, bring it on. Like, let's more of this, please. Like, so, like, we like making fun of each other, right? Because it's a healthy thing. Like, and we love each other.
Keep you on your toes, man.
And the people I love.
Less sensitive.
And the people I love, like making fun of. Like, I love when people make fun of me. I love making fun. It's a fun little banter. Yeah. But the bro thing is where I'm just like, stop. Same. I'm like, jokes aside, we need to stop. I don't like.
It's such a dead word.
It's such a dead word, but it's more than that. It's a psychological thing for me.
It's got a hold on the fucking kids, though.
But it's not even like the fact that it's just like, oh, I'm too old for this shit. Something psychologically about me, I don't like her disrespect. I like her disrespecting me a bit for jokes, but disrespecting my name when she tries to call me like, because Brianna will try to get her to call me like Chris or Christoph. Like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't like it.
Yeah, coming from her,
weird.
Though. Yeah.
It's weird because it's like, it's all in jest. Like, she's not like trying to she's trying to be silly and joke. But I'm like, no, I'm dad.
Yeah.
I'm not Chris. I'm not bruh. I'm not anything. I'm dad.
I think she's been trying to say my name too, like, because there's been.
It happens.
I'm sure you've had
it happens. Yeah.
There's like a TikTok song. It's like Melissa, I'm drunken outside. It's like a song. So she'll say Melissa, I'm twerking outside. She doesn't say drunk because, you know. But it's like she's done that, and then the bruh thing, because she'll be like, "Oh my god, bruh," and it's how the kids say it, and I'm just like,
I think that's what it is.
It's so
lazy.
It's so disrespectful.
To me, it's so,
it is.
It's tossing someone aside.
Coworker does it too, you know.
It's casting someone away.
I'm that guy that's like, pick up your pants. That's bruh for me.
Okay, that's your bruh.
That's bro for me. For me, anybody that says it the way they say it, lack intelligence.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is for me, and that's the only word in their vocabulary. This guy, I've counted. He says it in an 8-hour period. He says it about 60 to 75 times.
Well, it's a filler word. It's like essentially, it's like I don't know what to fucking say, so I'm just gonna say bruh.
I feel like she uses it like when she's like it's been when she's hanging out with her friends.
Yeah.
And it's like I can tell that I'm like, all right, that's enough, you know, like, and that's when like I had said something. I was like, Bridget, your shoes, because I'm guilty too, but I'm tripping over shoes constantly. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm like, put your fucking shoes in your room, and she'll put them at the entrance of her room, not on her shoe rack. And then she'll be like, oh my god, bro, I'm gonna get, and I'm just like, and I feel like sometimes she knows it bugs me, so it's like she'll do it more, which sometimes it could be funny because you know what I mean. Like she sees me as goofy mama until she sees me as grumpy mama, then that's another thing. But it's
fine
like
line.
Yeah,
fine line.
There's a thin ass line. Yeah.
I think it just makes me feel like I'm not your little friends.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I'm not.
Like that's the only thing. And then I hear my mom like, I'm not your little fucking friends. Like, you know, and then I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's come full circle.
It happens. Fuck. Yeah. It's like I'm turning into my parents a bit. It's terrifying. It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
You know, another thing. I don't know does your little one say this? It's not that serious.
Yeah. It usually comes after, oh my God, bro, it's not that serious.
So
and
there's
it's like
another
slurred
thing.
Together.
Yeah, it blends together. I don't know if you've heard this, but the kids and maybe some of your coworkers say it's not that serious. And that's another way of just casting someone away. Like, hey, I don't want to talk about this. I'm gonna dismiss whatever your complaints are.
It ain't that deep. I'm like,
yeah.
And they go, it ain't that deep. I'm like, oh my God.
And like for instance, like picking up your shoes with Clementine, she'll sometimes say like, "It's not that deep." I'm like, "I know it's not that deep. Just pick them up. It's not deep. In my head, I'm just like, do it." I'm like, Yeah, you're making it deep by saying it's not that deep.
Yeah,
like it's
and
a trigger.
I could be fine. I could be having like, hey, I missed you guys. I haven't seen you guys, and then it's like, you know, be like, oh, come here. Like she still comes to me. She runs to me, obviously, like when she misses me. That's awesome. And she'll, you know, fun of me. She's still forever pranking me with her little stupid, like the roaches from her Beetlejuice party. Like
she still has those.
You
started it first.
Yeah, you. So that's on you.
You done did it.
I did, and it's like she'll do little things like that. But then it's like, again, it's been hot. Everybody gets bitchy when they're hot, even 6-year-olds. And like, you know, she'll be like, "Oh my god, bro, just turn the AC on," and I'm just like, fuck her, like
it's not that deep. Turn on the AC. It's not that
like,
deep.
In her fucking, you know, watching TV, and I'm like. Well, we mind you, like, Susie's been good about not letting her bed rot all day. Like, she'll do homework, she'll do her work.
Sure, yeah, she'll do.
But there is a point where it's like she's like, I gotta work, so she's gonna watch TV. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, she's never been an iPad kid, thank God. But she'll watch TV
for sure.
And oh my God, we are on a Descendants kick. It's official. It happened.
Yeah, it happens to everybody.
I thought we were not gonna go through it.
The who?
I was gonna get it eventually. Descendants.
It's like the villains' kids. And the
I saw that on
the
Disney.
good and the bad or whatever.
So your kiddo, they might not get on the Descendants thing, but they're going to be either a Descendants kid or they're going to be a Zombies kid. They're going to choose some faction. You're not going to avoid some faction.
Now he's a Ricky Ricardo I Love Lucy kid.
That's a good.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Bridget was into that, and then lately. Susie's on her Golden Girls kick, so like, Bridget calls it like the laughing shows because she hears the people in the sitcom, like laughing in the background. Sitcom. So I'm like, she's gonna come at me with a quote from one of the Golden Girls. I swear.
That's hilarious. I don't know if Clementine was ever into any like super classic TV. Probably because I didn't really. We showed her I Love Lucy and she enjoyed it. Like she got like the core of it because I Love Lucy has some like universal truth humor, like it stood the test of time, right? So
definitely.
She enjoyed some of that, but we never really.
I'm not like a big fan of it, but I have to like sit there and watch it. But
you're not a big fan of I Love Lucy. You don't. You don't like the chocolate scene or whatever, like bullshit. The wine stomping.
That's her favorite. Is the chocolatier and the Vita.
There's some like class there, but I will give you this. There is a.
Dahlia was literally watching him from season 1.
Oh, so she's like
he's at first we did like skip 1, 2, whatever was on.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, he like, you want to watch Out of Lucy? And then we grab him. He sits with his bottle and he's like, like literally, you know, kicking it up. But yeah, I mean, he likes it, and it's because he likes it, and I see him in laughter. Yeah. I like what he likes.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
I mean, whatever. You know, like Ricky Ricardo is a bit of like a Bugs Bunny type. Like all that acting back in the day was very cartoonish. Like everybody's like doing this. Yeah. And like I Love Lucy's doing like all kinds of crazy. It's like it's basically like they're doing cartoon faces, for sure. But yeah, I'm surprised. I thought you were like a classic rockabilly guy. I thought it's like part of the requirements. You have to like say you like I Love Lucy, even if you don't.
I never did. I never liked Elvis.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, revelations.
A bit of a creep, but
Elvis was.
I like Grease, but I like Crybaby more.
Crybaby's awesome.
Okay, for sure.
I like American Graffiti more. I like, you know what I mean? Like I like.
Is it because it's too like the Elvis is like too basic, bitch?
I think it's more the history of where the music comes from.
Also,
because if you are rockabilly, like you don't like Elvis.
For sure, because he kind of just
stole a lot of shit.
Stole everything.
Yeah, exactly.
He's basically and he was a bit of a monster too.
Like if you like fucking, that's why.
Yeah. It's my unpopular opinion, but that's just
he was also too kind of an asshole.
I feel like Elvis is more
married
like
child bride too,
like a Hot Topic rockabilly.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay,
there's different stages. Hot Topic, Santa Fe Springs rockabilly. What else we got?
Fuck it.
I don't know.
What other kind of rockabilly is it?
I don't know.
Porkabilly, Cholabilly.
Anyways, we have a Reddit, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, you go ahead. You read it.
Here we go.
Instead of shit talking on my hero Elvis.
All right, here we go.
Man, Elvis is fine.
It's titled.
I like his songs, but
I think I like some of his music because Bridget likes the Lilo and Stitch, and a lot of the songs are in there.
Suspicious Minds, like I'll fuck with that song till the end of my days. Like
if it's on, I'm listening to
that song.
But it's not like I hate the guy.
Yeah,
it's just I'm not like, oh my god, Like,
yeah, I mean,
I don't want
like,
to get married by him or anything like that.
I got you.
Did you get married by him?
No.
Oh,
No.
did you?
No, I didn't.
I got married by an old lesbian woman. That was a preacher. Yeah.
Preacher?
Anyway,
Anyways,
you were there.
Here goes.
It was a nice wedding.
What do parents do during summer breaks? What do parents do when their young kids, too young to stay at home alone, and are no longer at school for the summer break? As in, who watches the kids and where, when you're at work, and where are the kids at it when you're at school, when they're not at school?
Yeah, so let's talk about this because this is something that's been swimming in my brain for a lot of time because we're in the finish line of this. Summer,
second job, like you said.
Summer fun because all of us.
Summer
And this, right?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Had me a blast.
But like we all
happened so fast.
It's beautiful. We're gonna keep going.
Sorry, I met a girl.
Wait, do we have the rights? I don't think we have the rights to this song.
Switch up the words.
We got to make it a parody. You got to Weird Al this shit.
Yeah, right.
But no, but unless we're teachers, I'm sure there's some teachers listening out there. Shout out to teachers. But unless you're a teacher, you are still working during the summer. So there is a real fucking. It is
Teachers
a
are
real.
laughing. We're like, ha ha ha
They're
ha!
like,
All you are is bitches.
We got this, motherfuckers. But like, and a lot of teachers actually work during the summer. They don't work summer school because like teachers don't get paid enough. But
They do not.
they don't.
There's a lot of same answers here. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm curious to hear their answers because it's a real struggle to fucking the summer entertainment thing is, and even if you're like, we're gonna book a vacation, well, you got 1 or 2 weeks out of that whole fucking summer. Like we do the fatal flaw. We've done the fatal flaw the past 2 years of like, well, we're going to take her to Japan, which is going to be epic. It's going to be like a fucking 10, 14-day trip. And she's going to be like, this is the best summer ever. But because of the nature of Japan and how hot it gets during the summer, we go like 2 days after school ends. And so it's just like basically an extension school. So we still feel the fucking dredges of like fucking summertime entertainment. And you're in it now. You're in that fucking mode. How have you dealt with that? Like,
thank God for grandparents because they've helped us out a lot. Like I said, Susie has held down the fort with my transitions we've been having. We did have jujitsu camp, so it was like a couple times during the week aside from when she'd go.
Sure.
She's been doing her ballet. We did have her with a friend. She's been going to see like horses at stables, so she's actually been riding, learning how to like take care of them and stuff. So I feel like she is like stacked every day at something, minus Sunday.
You got to keep him busy.
And it's, I think I don't think we fucked up, but I think we have,
but
I think we've set the
gonna
bar
be a big
very
old
high. Because she did say, this has been an awesome summer.
Yeah.
Especially when it came to the horses, she was done.
Awesome.
That is like
the shit.
And that was amazing. And it was actually, it's been pretty cool because it's like stepping into a different world. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm like, I just like, I jokingly was talking to my friend saying like, all right, well, I guess I'm getting another job on the weekend. And, and she's like, oh yeah, farriers make this much money. This and that. And I was like, fuck it, whatever. And like, I'm like, my new goal is to buy my daughter a horse. Not going to happen anytime soon, but hey.
Wait, you're buying your daughter a horse?
No, I said my new goal is to. I
was like, wow, that's breaking news.
No, I will not make that kind of money.
Horses are fucking expensive.
So
maintenance, especially.
My friend was like telling me, because I've been helping her out in other ways and stuff, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it costs like $500 to board them at least."
It's basically buying a boat, is what you're doing.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, but it's like crazy because there's a girl there that she's in high school, and we've met other people there throughout the summer, and her mom's like, "This is the best thing I ever did," because obviously she goes, "I waited till she was old enough, like about like 12, 13."
Sure.
And she goes, "She don't got time for boys. She's learned responsibility. She's like, like this is her,
sure.
This is what she wants to do." And what kind of kickstarted the whole thing is because Bridget did a thing at school where it was like a book report. She actually wrote it, went as a full veterinarian and stuff, and like gave a whole thing. And that I'm like, I don't know what she's going to want to be when she grows up.
Sure.
But I'd rather entertain these types of things because it's caused a positive ripple effect like on, well, to do this, I also want to do this. And then I want to do this. And then I also want this. So it's whether it's encouraging a dream, I don't know. Whether it's just entertaining idea for now. But she's been pretty in it all summer.
Nice.
And I feel like me and Susie are tired as fuck. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if we
have to see another fucking horse.
No, it's actually pretty cool.
Okay.
I have to say.
I love horses. Horses are awesome.
I'm like,
nah.
I liked it. I'm like, I'm down. I'm down to go off the grid and go fucking.
Wait, you're gonna go off the grid and just have a horse ranch?
That's
okay.
it.
Let's do it.
I'm just gonna pick up horse shit.
Yeah.
Learn how to do all that stuff. Anyway, yeah.
Have you ridden a horse before?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hurts your crotch.
Yeah. I've ridden a horse once, but
like getting punched in the crotch all the time, but it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of just like finding busy stuff. And the thing,
last was cheer for you guys. Remember?
Fuck, cheer was
trigger word. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I hated it, but I'm like, well, like in the end, last year was nice because it gave her a goal setting thing, and
right?
Yeah, it started in summer and it went way too fucking long, but yeah, it started in summer. But it gave her like goal setting. It like gave her discipline. It also gave me and my wife time to like take walks. While she was at practice, we would walk and just catch up and stuff like that. And that's one thing that is a nice side benefit if you start getting into like getting the kiddo into more activities, is that you'll have a little bit like parenting time, right? To just reassess. You can go on for like we would
check in.
like for like just like simple stuff like for piano like that our daughter has now. That 30 minutes we'll take a walk and we'll reassess and calendar sync. And
a little high-low?
Essentially, yeah, between parents for sure. So that's a thing. Good thing about where you live, specifically where we all live, is that there is a lot of, we're 30, 40 minutes away from beaches. We're 30, 40 minutes away from the woods. We're 30, 40 minutes away from the desert. We're trails and all kinds of stuff. And there's a lot of like wherever you're listening or watching, there's a lot of probably great destinations you can go to. A lot of day trips, a lot of like little mini stuff. Like last weekend, we went up to the woods just for a weekend. We went up to Big Bear, and it was like, yeah, it wasn't as epic as a Tokyo fucking vacation, but like she had maybe, hate to say this because we spend so much money in Japan, she maybe had just as good a time just being out in the fucking woods, and just looking at trees and hanging out with her buddy and stuff like that. So just finding a little bit of magic, trying to find a little bit of magic every day in the summer is kind of where it's at.
There you go.
4th of July, that kind of stuff like we did. Like, and we're not the most patriotic. I'm very patriotic in my love for this country, but I'm not patriotic in the rah-rah, everything's fucking beautiful and we're the number one. I'm very patriotic and very like, let's make this fucking place. This place is rad. There are some serious fundamental fucking flaws.
Just clean your room, America.
Yeah, just clean up your shit.
Pick up your fucking shit, America.
Yeah, because the reason
it'll all get bugs.
It'll all click in fucking later when you grow up, guys. Please, can we just?
It's funny the conversation we have with our kids. It's like if only we could just have that conversation with our adults.
Like 35% of the country, then that would be great. But no, it's but we have an amazing time with July because it's a block party and it just and we just embrace the community and stuff like that. And so stuff like that, trying to create magic every day in the fucking summer. And it's hard to do, but that's kind
especially if you guys are working parents too.
Yeah, it's tough.
Now that she's older, I have a question for you. Because like I said, I know
that I'm older or the kid's older?
Both.
Oh, yeah. Get your prostate exams, everybody. Is that what you're asking? Yeah, I recommend it.
Yes.
Prostate cancer is actually on the rise. Get your prostate exams. It's scary.
This has been brought to you by
Check Your Tits, Check Your Grits. What?
There you go.
Is that a thing? Is that a saying? I like that saying.
No, I don't know.
We're going to make it.
It is now.
It is now. New shirt, merch.
Wait, is grits?
I don't know. It sounded
I'm going to regret. Is grits the asshole? Is that your colon?
I think so.
Okay, got it. I was trying to get your metaphor. Actually, I said I liked it, but it's kind of a...
Am I doing that thing again? Okay.
Check your tits.
There you go. Podcast.
Check your bits.
Check your naughty bits.
Check your bits.
Check your bits.
Check your tits. Check your bits. Because it's all naughty bits in that area.
I like
also,
that.
clean your bits.
Clean your bits. Clean your tits while you're there, too.
Clean your tits while you're there,
you might as well. You're there.
It's hot.
It's all in the mix.
It's like boob sweat.
It's all in the mix.
It is.
Clean your pits, clean your tits, clean your bits. Everybody.
Don't stick anything in your grits. There you go.
I mean, it's safely.
Safely.
As long as
consensually, please.
Consensually, as long as it's.
Before we move on to that question, somebody here says that they do a round of robin with other parents in the neighborhood that they trust. They do. What's robin?
Round robin is like you take turns. So if we were to do a round robin, that means like essentially like, today I got your kiddo and I got your kid, and we're gonna take them to
not there yet.
Wherever. And then you would take, and then the next weekend or next day, you'd be like, okay, I got your kids. And then that's the round robin.
They pretty much say it's kind of like a neighborhood thing.
Okay. We do that in our neighborhood. Like we'll have like, because luckily the neighborhood kids are friends. We'll like be like, okay, it's swimming day. Like,
yeah. As it says that somebody goes, they'll come to my house for a pool, or they'll go somewhere else for this or picnic or whatever the case is.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. I don't know if you're there yet, but I'm not there yet.
Okay.
How do you feel like, at what point were you like, you know what? You're not a fucking creep, or you're not this, or you're not that. Like, because it sucks.
Yeah.
Being you're fucking cynical as fuck. And
sure.
It's just
sure.
You know, we have a friend that or a lot of her little friends live in our neighborhood, and like the mom's like, oh, you know, she's a stay-at-home mom, and she's just like, I can pick up the kids, or I can do this, and then I'm like, Susie and I are both like, no, not there yet. You know, like we're still like, I know there's gonna be a point where we're gonna have to kind of let go a little bit. But we're not there yet, because I feel like we're kind of just starting, like, you know what I mean, at that point. And how did you ever have that? Like, when did that shift happen, or did you ever feel like that at one point?
So yeah, no, that definitely kind of is. We've been confronted with that. I'm sure you'll
probably be entering that soon too.
Oh no, I watched Chris Hansen. It ain't happening. to catch a predator.
I love that show.
They just caught Santa and his brother.
What?
Yeah.
Is he still doing that show?
Yeah, it's called True something. Okay. True Blue or whatever.
I love watching that shit, but then I'm like,
it's on YouTube.
I love watching that shit until the part that is like, it's a super satisfying show, right?
Because they capture them.
They capture them. That's the satisfying part.
Yeah.
The part that's like, oh, fuck, man, like, is when they say at the end, they like sum up the sentencing.
Yeah.
And doesn't feel quite enough.
Yeah.
They're like, they got probation for 24 months. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, 100%.
They got a little slap on it. And then also the other unsatisfying part of that show is they're like, I've seen you before. I'm like, motherfuckers. Like, there's been some guys who have been repeat offenders to that show.
Yep.
He's like, I know you because you were on the show last season. Welcome back.
Different state, different city, whatever the case. But yeah,
those are the two unsatisfying parts of that.
Yeah,
show.
because the Santa Claus guy, they just caught one of the
what do you call him, Santa Claus? Was he dressed as Santa Claus? Or he said he was like going to come like Santa Claus.
So the two brothers, so he works as
Santa.
Like Santa Claus. No, he works as Santa.
Oh fuck!
He's Santa.
See? Boom, another one.
Yeah, so his brother recently got, I guess, caught. And Walmart, I guess he exposed himself to some kids. It just came out in the news.
Fuck.
See, that's where I'm like.
And then, but they're in
Just tell your kids, Santa's not real, kids. Just tell them. Yeah. Just tell them already. Let's all pull the band-aid. It's not real. Don't sit on that fucker's lap.
Exactly.
It's not real.
Yeah. That's why
Clementine didn't believe for a very long time.
It's always on the side.
Well, yeah, they're not like directly like.
Yeah, it's not like how we grew up.
There's no tits and bits.
It's all legs. No Christmas Story.
Yeah.
No Christmas. Yeah.
No, that's not a thing. But still, like, if you know, a knee's not okay. If you know that's Santa, even a knee is like, you're like, this is fucking no. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Shoot him.
But yes,
shoot him. I'm fucking down.
Please. But to get to your question, I don't know how we get back on track.
Sorry. I wasn't there, but I had Chris Hansen anyways.
Yeah, fuck. Now I'm distracted by that show.
Have you seen that? I know I've sent you, and I think I've sent it to all three of you guys. It's like, I think it's called Big Bad Wolf, and they like follow like people that are
like in
meetups.
Shopping.
Yeah. There was one in like local
really?
Here and local by where I live, and I was like, oh hell no, like
fuck that.
Or that guy that makes it like he catches you and then he like makes you call your wife or the guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Call him and tell him you're gonna go talk to a little boy. Tell him.
Or they're like, oh, are you Tommy 123 or like whatever, like they say their handle, and I'm just like.
The worst is when they get on the phone and the wife goes, again, you motherfucker.
Oh, see, that's where the wife.
That's disgusting.
Sorry, wife.
The wife gets it.
I did that.
Job.
Line up on the wall too, man.
When I worked as
I hold them accountable.
When I worked as an EMT, this guy was having a sexual affair with a guy, and they had a little bit of a slip up. Anyways, we showed up, paramedics, police, fire, all that jazz, and the scene was unforgettable, to say the least. Anyways, the wife got home and saw that, and she started throwing shit at the guy. And she's like, again, you motherfucker. I thought we went over this.
Wow.
I guess, yeah. It's like, I'm his wife. Yeah. Well, the boyfriend doesn't think so.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm going to get the shit back on fucking course.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, between all of our attention
remove all this conversation.
No, but we had that. So sometimes one of her dear friends now, especially, had a sleepover party last year for her birthday. And we were like, you could stay till midnight. You're not sleeping the night. So we definitely were like, this is still, because we didn't know the parents.
You're little by little stretching it.
But yeah, stretching it, because that was a cheer parent, actually. She went through the program. At that point, there wasn't that. But now we know the parents enough where we would let her sleep tonight. And she's 12 now, almost 13. Jesus.
Yeah.
But now at this point, we've loosened that up. I mean, now she's 13. We can't. I don't think we could. I don't think we could logically say you're not sleeping the night anywhere because she's 13. I mean, I think at that point you're probably being overbearing, right? We're letting our fears take over logic.
Your trauma.
You're letting all the true crime shit I've seen, which is definitely like when Clementine does, because the only time she's really slept the night over, other than like family members, is the neighbor's house. And we know the neighbors very well. Like we know them extremely well. Like we've basically known them for more than a decade, which doesn't represent like us. True.
They have a birthmark. I know where it's at. That's how much I know them.
Yeah. I mean, practically. We're practically there. But, and then like we've coached Clementine, like if there's anything if there's anything, you tell us, right? No secrets, no haha, we're keeping a secret, none of that. Like you tell us, absolutely. We've coached her on that, like since she was very little. So, we're at the age now where it's like, if we know the parents pretty well, I mean, it's probably sleepover time because she's going to be 13. Yeah. Because also too selfishly, I know that if we stamp that out, she's going to rebel hard as fuck. When she gets
it's
like
that fine line, right?
Like she's gonna go fucking full fledged if we don't sneak
out the window. Yep.
She's gonna go take her car and she's gonna end up in her fucking riverbed somewhere.
Fucking Melissa's. Because what was the age where you first had a sleepover?
It was mainly like at cousins' houses, but without sharing too much, looking back, I feel like that's when a lot of shit happened.
Sure.
So, and that was like relatives or like friends, very close friends. So it's like, I think obviously I didn't make the best choices when I was younger. Like, I'm like, fuck, I'm going to be hard on Bridget. And it's like with Susie, like we obviously communicate and it's like, we got to give a little, for us, sleepovers a no-go right now. And she hasn't asked. So I'm kind of like, all right.
Well, she's very young.
She's very young. So, and, but we have seen little things and behaviors and like some of her friends, like one of them, the little girl, she's like, she'll do certain things. And like, I don't know what she was doing. I think she was twerking or something, right? Yeah. And then like Bridget was just like, "What are you doing?" Like she thought it was funny, but then like when she got too close to her, she was like, "Hey, personal space." And I was like, "Oh my God, thank God." You know what I mean? Like she's being vocal, and we taught her. And I feel like for the most part, like she'll say things like, "Hey, this is my bubble," or this is my personal space, or this is privacy or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, fuck yes, like it's fucking sticking. Yeah. But then this weekend happened when she met her friend of like fucking 10 minutes and she's just like, let me go, it's my buddy, that's my best friend. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
All that. It's like everything just whoop
out the window.
And not everything, but you know what I mean? Like it's just like, fuck.
It's tough. I mean, I think our policy basically going forward now at this point, now that she's going to be 13 in like 4 days, Jesus. It's going to be.
Feeling?
I'm not feeling okay. But it's got to be like our policy has to be like a heavy vetting, so there's no heavy petting kind of policy. Like,
got it.
Because we can't. I don't think, at least in my head, and we all have our different lines.
The merch flowing today.
I know. It's just right next to the tits and bits shirt.
On the back with the no heavy betting, no petting, or what?
Heavy vetting, so there's no heavy petting.
There you go.
So, but like
the back of the shirt.
Just on the back. It's a loaded shirt. There's a lot of messages in the shirt.
On the sleeve.
One's about prostate cancer, and the back is about our daughter not getting. It's weird. It's a weird shirt, but please go buy it. Please buy it. No, but like I just don't. I don't know if we could toe the line much past 13. Saying no sleepovers.
But then again, I'm at a 6-year-old right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna change my mind when she gets older.
The thing how you rock it, and we're trying to do this with a lot of our life, is you encourage a fun atmosphere, so you get to be the host. If you're the supervisor, like, hey, like, yeah, let's have a sleepover. Why not our place? Yeah. At least you can know, like, you have more supervision in that way. Trying to encourage that. We're trying to encourage like fun places for her. Like,
if I ever did that, like if Teddy ever had that, I would have to have a camera and give the parents that password for that day. For
you
that
could
camera.
Totally,
because
and I think that's fair. I think that's totally fair.
And I only say this because I've had friends that were in relationships and they brought kids from that relationship into the family.
Yeah,
and then that kid was accusing another family member of something.
Got it.
And it got really bad.
Yeah.
So, and now they forgot about it in their family, but either which way, it's like fucking wild, dude. It can happen at any point in time. And it could be false. It could be real. I don't,
Sure. But there's like, then it turns into a mess.
100%.
A mess. But then I got to play devil's advocate on this, because at what age is that not okay to be listening in via camera to a sleepover?
No listening. No audio, maybe just visual.
Just video.
Yeah, just video.
Okay, I think that's...
Because you have to give them some type of privacy.
That's what I'm saying.
But you got to also give the parents peace of mind.
Sure.
That's where you take the door off.
I think that's a good... I think you
came
up with a good compromise. Like, videos, okay, audios, because like... I don't know if I, like, at 16, if I would be okay if my parents were like, we're going to install a camera so we could hear everything you're fucking...
No, not the shit I was doing at 16.
I'm running away at this point.
Yeah.
Because you got to be careful of that, because then they might rebel.
It would only be for sleepovers.
Got it.
It would be like say I have like this living room right here, and then you guys can all have a sleeping bag. Here you go. I don't care.
And you can make it fun. You could totally be like...
We're putting a camera up because their parents. I just want to make sure everybody's good to go.
No. Here's what you do.
Here it is. Here it is.
You tell these dumb social media teenagers. You say, hey, I'm putting up a camera so we can capture everything and we can make clips and we'll all go viral and this will be the most fucking fun thing.
Sell it, baby.
And you tell the parents, hey, I got this code. Check it out.
Yeah.
You tell the kid. You tell these dumb teens like, hey, you guys are going to go viral off of this 24/7 fucking camera you got here.
What do they call it? The tweet? Or what do they call that? Twitter? No.
Twitch. This is like a Twitch, basically. Like, you guys are going to be set up. It's like a live streaming. It started out with video games, but now people Twitch everything. It's like...
you can go to a food court place.
Yeah, it's basically like throwing your camera up and just saying...
Yeah, they caught a couple murderers that way.
Really?
Good stuff.
Fun. All right, this has been an episode of Parental Guidance. Thanks so much for listening. We'll catch you up next episode. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Way to end it there, huh?
Let's get scratching. Let's get scratching. Let's get scratching.